going to have to enable the console commands. And to do that, open up your Steam window here and go to your library. Right click on your Valheim game and go down to properties. In your general tab here, you'll have launch options. Whereas you can see I have entered in console. The dash is important. And this allows you, when you open the game, that you can hit F5 on your keyboard and enter in the console commands, such as debug, which allows flying and no placement cost. It will also allow you to enter in spawning commands, which will be the basis of the flying base, which will allow us to spawn the rock in that we will be building off of, as you will see. Yeah, we'll get to you. You're just a centerpiece for now, though, buddy. I'll tell you, my corgis know. So most people would look at this area and think, this is a great place to build a base. You got nice access to water. There's boars, necks. Never mind the rocks over there. That is not plains. Those were placed there. But then you think, you know what's even better? What if I could make my house fly? And we'll be discussing on how to do that using these simple rocks right over here. Yes. Most people make their flying bases, as they call them, off of this stone here. Where you'll build off that and then break away these other stones. And yeah, that's a nice base. But it still ain't shit against a troll. Because if that stone goes, the entire base loses its structural stability. So, I thought, what if I can just be out of the reach of everything? Now, this is completely unachievable in survival mode. This will take the dev commands, which you can enact through the console command, which I showed you how to do, which is also how I am flying. There's a safe spot, though, for anyone that comes here on survival. You can fall down and live. There's no portal. I'm calling it Hunger Game Island, where I will sit and judge. Gotta work on that too. Don't mind the roof. It's a work in progress. But as you can see, my foundation points are the stones. There are 4 of them here because, yeah, this just kind of got blown out of scale. I was not intending to build an entire base up here. Yes, my Christmas tree. But if you are playing, say, building bases, as I do, I enjoy building the bases. Yes, survival is fun too. But sometimes you like to just kind of get carried away. Like, I just randomly came up with this idea when I was working on building a large tower. At which point, I just wanted to build taller. So I tried to spawn in the big tall rock from the plains that I, as you can see, cannot successfully figure out which one it was before I gave up. But I noticed while I was flying, these little rocks would appear in the air. So I immediately assumed it would stay there, and it does not. That's not the right route. So, as you can see, the dash does matter. But, using the command to enter in the rocks, as you can see, it will appear. You would think, alright, this is great. I can build off this, no problem. No, as you can see, the one down there, it does not work. They will fall eventually. I wanted to make an entire rock foundation that way so it looked like a floating ball of rock. Which can be done, it's just a little harder. Okay. Now, good luck ever getting these perfectly in line. Because I know what you're thinking. Oh, one of my eyes is built sideways. Please don't drop again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, now it works. You see. Because before the rocks were too interactive. These ones are spaced apart, so they're separate objects. This one is trying to pull them down. It cannot because it's attached to that rock. But then that rock cannot pull down because it cannot exert energy on the other rock. There. Let's see. By forcing the bullshittery physics that video games allows, we are able to achieve flight. There's nothing other than the concept of, I don't know, but it works. Where's my house? Oh, there it is. One downside, there's no landmark on the other side. It will always snow where I built my house. Let's see if I can get my Assassin's Creed perch there. This railing, because yes, accidents occur. But there's no build mode. You can do this at any height. And no, you cannot build on Yggdrasil up here. You can build up by it, but you cannot interact with those limbs at all, trust me. And that's about your only bet for heat up here. But as you can see, I just did two. Did a long beam. You can build a house right between them. And it's perfectly safe. Generally. Perfectly